Alright, here we go. Nice. The sky and like the loft wing and everything just looks so good in HD. Like the colors really pop on the loft wing. So go up to gain some altitude, then dive down is basically what she was saying there. So you can do that. You can like go and do a fast dive if you hold down, or if you aim down, that is. Alright. Does the game want me to do both of those things, or... Alright, I think I got it. Am I stuck on this screen? Oh, there we go. I don't remember it taking that long in the original, that's weird. Oh, so X is charging in this one. Okay, I was pressing A because that's how you did it on Wii. There we go. Okay, that makes sense. Well, that's a huge relief. I don't know about you, Link, but your Loftwing looks like he's flying great. My father and the others are probably worried about your bird, so let's go give them the good news. Your Loftwing really is amazing, especially considering everything the poor guy has been through this morning. My voice is going out, gosh. I'm going to fly back and tell Father what happened. Well, well, if it isn't Link. Word around the plaza is you found that dumb bird of yours. Well, that's just great, because you and your dumb bird can't tell time. Because you and your dumb bird can't tell time, all the pre-race warm-ups me and the guys did were for nothing. Now I'm all stiff. We've been waiting forever for the race to start, and they delay it for you? I don't get it. The big flake gets special treatment? You're almost a man, and yet you still can't seem to go anywhere without Zelda. I bet you can't even decide what to have for lunch on your own, huh? And don't think we haven't noticed the smug looks. Ooh, Zelda and I are best friends. We go everywhere together. Ugh. You think you're pretty suave, don't you? Well, don't you? Bruce has been going on forever about how he's gonna be the one to be with Zelda. He's really got his pompadour in a ruffle about her. I hate to break it to you, but today's the day I bust up this adorable little fantasy land you're living in. Zelda's playing the role of the goddess at today's ceremony, and I'm gonna be the one to claim that sailcloth. When I heard she made it herself, man, no way was I gonna let some scrawny clown snatch that prize from me. Oh yes, that sailcloth, Zelda's sailcloth, will be mine. Oh man, I bet she was thinking about me when she was stitching it. Yep, I can see it now. First, I win the big race, and then Zelda and I finish the ceremony together on the statue. Just the two of us. It'll be our special moment alone. Nobody's stopping me and Zelda from having our moment. Oh, it's so real, I can see it. Bruce, behind you. Right behind you. What? Can't you two see I'm in the middle of... Care to explain just what you meant by our special moment alone? Nothing big really, just Just... Link. Yeah, I was just telling my buddy here how glad I was he found that red bird of his. Boy, am I looking forward to a fair race. Anyhow, later, Zelda. Look for me during the race. I'll be the one pulling off all the dangerous moves. Hey, Groose, wait up! Did you hear that guy? A fair race? Yeah, the chances of that happening are just about less than 0. Either way, don't let those fools get you down, Link. Just get out there and fly the best you can. I know you've got these guys beat, and deep down I think you do too. Well, with my Switch being like way off center with the motion controls, I don't know. Aw, don't be nervous, you can do this. The wing ceremony will now begin. Participating students, please assemble. Looks like it's race time. Good luck, Link.
Hey!
Your attention, please. At last we are ready to begin the wing ceremony. I was beginning to worry that we'd have to proceed without Link, but luckily that is no longer a concern. I'm glad you could all make it. Before we start, I'll explain the rules for today's competition. I have attached a small statuette to this bird, who will then release to the skies. On my signal, dash from the starting line and dive off the ledge. Once you are in the air, mount your loft wing. Remember to call your bird promptly with down once you dive off the edge. Whoever catches the bird and claims the statuette will be this year's champion. Those are the rules. Simple enough, I should think, but do you need to hear them again? Nope. Excellent. As you well know, today's champion will graduate to the next class, bringing him one step closer to knighthood. He will also receive a gift from the young woman chosen to play the role of the goddess in this year's ritual. Today is a special day for many reasons, but it is also the 25th anniversary of our fine institution. So, fun fact, this was originally a reference to the Legend of Zelda 25th anniversary, because Skyward Sword originally came out for that, so that was kind of like a fun little nod back then. But anyway, to celebrate the occasion, today's champion shall also receive his gift high atop the statue of the goddess. I hear the young woman performing the role of the goddess this year has crafted the gift herself. And as you all well know, the role of the goddess this year will be performed by the lovely Zelda. Let's see your finest flying out there. Show me just how hard you've been practicing. Also, I want to see good, clean flying. Anyone caught interfering with other riders will answer to me. That goes double for you, Groose. Speaking of which, like, why is Groose even, like, allowed to participate still with what he did to Link's bird? Like, come on.
Hey!
Alright, gentlemen, line up. In my command, the competition will begin.
Hey!
Alright, here we go. So, the controls seem to be working pretty well so far. Ooh, there we go. Hey, don't you know this is my day to get all the glory? Yeah, you heard him. Let's see how you fly with egg on your face. So now there's Yoshi eggs coming at us for some reason. So much for a good clean race. I think you can actually be hit by them too. Oh yeah, you can, but thankfully it doesn't deal damage. Oh, come on, right as I was dashing. There we go. We got it. Even with Bruce cheating and all, we were able to get the victory. Link! Don't worry, I'm fine. Great flying, Link. Congratulations. Now we'd better get on with the ceremony. It would be fun to live in Skyloft, like just flying on this giant bird over a big town like that. Link, hand me that bird statuette you grabbed in the race. I must offer it to the goddess. Great goddess, guiding light and protector of our people, grant us your blessing and mercy as I act in your stead during this ceremony. Valiant youth who grasped victory at the celebration of the bird folk, in accordance with the old ways, I now bestow the blessings of the goddess upon you. The blessings of the goddess drift down from the heavens aloft to sail, which I now pass on to you. You got the sailcloth. So now you can jump from any height without fear of a painful landing. It smells nice, too. Well, isn't that great? Link, quit goofing. This is supposed to be a sacred ritual, remember? You know, they say that the goddess gave the sailcloth to her chosen hero long ago. Of course, the one you're holding isn't the same one. I've been working hard to finish making this sailcloth in time to give it to today's champion. I'm really glad I got to give it to you, Link. Make sure you take good care of it, okay? Thanks for making it up here to do this with me today like you promised, Link. Now, we really should finish up this ritual. You do know what happens next. Oh, what happens at the end, right? Well, having played this game, I do. I'm just gonna say sort of, though. I'm glad you're so well informed on the subject. Psych. We get to jump off another cliff today. Look down. See that big round design on the courtyard below? To finish the ceremony, you need to drop down right into the center of it. Leap off the edge here. Right before you hit the ground, press ZR to open up your sailcloth. Just how brave are you? If you were really fearless, you'd wait till the last second to use your sailcloth. So, ready to jump? Is that a dare, Zelda? Alright. Oh boy, I see you messed up your landing. Okay, see, that's actually very interesting that you can do that. Remember, once you dive off the edge, you can control the angle of your fall by tilting your body. I bet you're ready to try again, aren't you? I won't push you this time, so take the leap when you're ready. Just dash off the edge to jump into a dive, then just before you hit the ground, press and hold ZR. So I do need to take a sec to recenter the controls. There we go, let's try that again. Much better. There we go. And again, I hope this doesn't reflect poorly on the game, like with the controls. Like, it's just because I have my setup, like, really, you know, not normal, if that makes sense. I'll probably just have to get an extension cord so I can have my Switch, like, more centered with my controls, but the motion controls are pretty smooth, so I hope that doesn't reflect poorly if you're thinking about getting this game. Anyway, you know, Link, seeing as how you won today, and with the weather being so nice, you think maybe you'd like to, you know, go fly around the clouds together? Link? Hey, Link. Today was amazing. Watching you win the race and performing the ritual together, I'll always remember this. It really was wonderful. You know, Link, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. What is that? What's going on? Link? I am waiting for you. The time has come for you to awaken. You are vital to a mission of great importance. Link. Ah, you're awake.
Oh.
When your Loftwing carried you back, you were limp and unconscious. I feared the worst. Fortunately, you don't appear to have any serious injuries. For that much, we can be grateful. But Link, where's Zelda? She was with you, was she not? What's happened to my daughter? So if you look at Link, you can see he's actually, like, talking. So he's not technically mute, we just don't really see his dialogue, which I've always found to be super interesting. A black tornado, you say? That was no ordinary storm. You must not push yourself, you're still recovering. Tell me, when you saw Zelda today, did anything about her seem off? I see. She was talking about the surface then? And you've been having dreams about a great mission? How interesting. I'm sorry, I was lost in thought there for a moment. It's all very strange, but I doubt there's much of a connection between these things. I'm concerned for Zelda, but so long as she's with her Loftwing, I'm sure she'll be fine. Either way, daybreak has yet to arrive. It would be very difficult to spot one girl and her bird in the dark of night. It would also be very dangerous. Rest now, Link. Zelda's going to be fine. She's out there alive, I know it. So we're gonna go see what that's all about. Man, I love the music at this part. It's like very soothing, mysterious. Oh, let's see, I kind of thought they were slowing down here actually. Guess not. There we go. Alright, so here's what I was talking about in the first episode. So those cute little things have a dark secret at night. Turn into these crazy like monster things. But if you just hit them with the sword a couple times, which seems kind of cruel, they will cower in fear. So, I mean, don't worry about it though. They're monsters. They kind of have it coming. This is the treasure chest I was thinking of. I bet it's 20 rupees again. Yep. So this game clearly likes us to have our red rupees. Gonna wait for my stamina to refill. So now we have to just do kind of a sideways climb here on this ledge, just like the beginning of the game. There we go, not so much of a problem. Yeah, these guys can drop materials, the keys that is, so I hope they start doing that soon, because we do want to get those materials eventually. It's not like Breath of the Wild where it's like every single time. Let's see, I don't know if there's a stamina fruit up here, so we want to be careful, but it looks like we made it. So yeah, Fi led us right along the path we were already going, just led us on a much longer route for whatever reason. And into the statue we go. The one chosen by my creator. I have been waiting for you. You will play a role in a great destiny. According to your social customs, I should provide you with my personal designation. Fi is the name I was given. I was created for a single purpose, long before the recorded memory of your people. I must aid you in fulfilling the great destiny that is your burden to carry. Come, Link. You must take up this sword. As the one chosen by my creator, it is your destiny. The strange dreams troubling your sleep, my sudden appearance, uncertainty surrounding the fate of the one you hold dear. Under the circumstances, it is only logical that you would exhibit some apprehension. To minimize your uncertainty, allow me to share some information. My projections indicate that this information has a high probability of altering your current emotional state. The one you seek, Honorable Zelda, is still alive. And this spirit maiden, the one you call Zelda, is another chosen one fated to be part of the same great mission. Therefore, should you wish to meet with your friend, I highly recommend you take up this sword before you set out to search for her. Does that information invigorate you? Are you ready to accept this sword? It seems that further persuasive measures will not be required. Well, that's good. Is Fi gonna throw down on me if I continue to resist? In the name of my creator, draw the sword and raise it skyward. So we got the goddess sword, and that's going to be our main sword for quite some time. Recognition complete, Master. Link, my master. Link. I've had my suspicions, but until now I wasn't sure. Yet here we are in the Chamber of the Sword, the very place where it was foretold the youth of legend would one day appear. It is said that this place was left to our people by the goddess herself. The very knowledge of this room's existence is a secret passed down to a select few each generation, along with a handful of words. When the light of the goddess's sword shines bright, the great apocalypse will wake from its long slumber. Do not fear, for it is then that a youth, guided by my hand, shall reveal himself in a place most sacred. It started days ago, the sword that I've kept secret all these years. It began to give off a faint, otherworldly light. At first I was sure I was seeing things here alone with the sword. There was simply no other explanation. I never dreamed the prophecy of legend would come to pass in my lifetime. The words I have sworn to keep secret are coming true before my very eyes. The youth will be guided by one born of the blade, one who is also youthful in likeness, yet wise, with knowledge immeasurable. Ah yes, the oral tradition, one of the least reliable methods of information, retention and transmission. It appears that critical sections of the passage have been lost over the generations. The youth who draws forth the guiding sword shall be known as the goddess's chosen hero, and it is he who possesses an unbreakable spirit. He shall be burdened with the task of abolishing the shadow of apocalypse from the land. Such is his destiny. With the spirit of the blade at his side, he shall soar over the clouds and plummet below. And united with the spirit maiden shall bring forth a piercing light that resurrects the land. Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the Surface. The old tales describe a whole world below, far more vast than Skyloft. Master, you must embark on a great journey beneath the clouds to the vast realm of the surface. It is only through this journey that you can fulfill the mission set before you by my creator, the goddess. It is also the only method available for you to reunite with the Spirit Maiden, Honorable Zelda. This is no easy task, Link. The world below is a forsaken place, and to reach it you must pierce the cloud barrier below. In living memory, no one has ever done this. This tablet will illuminate a path through the clouds to the land below. Take it and place it within the altar behind me. So we got an old tablet. Master, the first thing you must do is hit the crest sitting in this room with a skyward strike. These blasts are formed of pure energy that charges within your blade when you lift it skyward. Once you have charged your blade, face the crest and swing your sword to send out a powerful skyward strike. So we're gonna raise our sword up again like a moment ago. And now... Oops. Master Link, it is done. Until now, a cloud barrier created by the goddess has separated the world you know from the one below. The tablet you placed in the altar has opened a small rift in the barrier. You can use it to travel through the clouds to the realm below. I have recognized you as my master, and so it is my duty to follow you wherever you may go. I reside within your sword and will accompany you in your travels. Press down to summon me whenever you require my assistance. Link, listen a moment. The nature of the great apocalypse mentioned in the old texts is a complete mystery to me. But whatever it turns out to be, it seems that both you and Zelda have a big roles to play in the destiny of this land. Just think, if what this Phi says is true, Zelda is alive. Alive and no doubt coming to terms with whatever it is the goddess has in store for her. Should you heed the call of destiny, I don't know what dangers you may have to face, Link, especially down there. But if you've decided to brave the unknown, please find my daughter and bring her back to me. What we've seen here today defies explanation, but it is only the start of your journey. Please see it through and prove the legends true. Okay. You do your people proud, Link. Dawn is drawing near. It has been a long night for the both of us, hasn't it? You have a great journey before you, Link, and those clothes, they don't look up to the task. The uniform you were to receive for winning the race should be ready by now. A sturdy uniform like that will prove much more suitable for a long journey. You'd better change before you go.